On Hemlock Lane, an old house stood, notorious for its shadowed windows and the chilling tales it whispered. Locals avoided its crumbling gate, especially as the nights grew long and cold. A palpable dread clung to the very air around it. Perched on its porch, a single jack-o'-lantern glowed, its carved grin unnervingly wide. Its eyes, two jagged triangles, seemed to follow every movement, every fleeting shadow. A cold, unblinking gaze that promised only malevolence. Young Timmy, fueled by a foolish dare and a thirst for notoriety, decided this was his moment. He would steal that pumpkin, proving his bravery to the trembling whispers of his friends. The night air bit at his exposed skin as he crept closer. As his trembling fingers reached for the pumpkin, the flickering candle within suddenly extinguished. The carved grin seemed to stretch wider, impossibly so, and a low, guttural chuckle rumbled from deep inside the hollow gourd. The air grew heavy, suffocating. Timmy's heart hammered against his ribs, a frantic drumbeat of pure terror. He scrambled backward, tripping over his own feet, a choked cry escaping his throat. He turned and ran, not daring to look back, the chilling laughter echoing in his ears. He ran until his lungs burned, until the streetlights blurred into streaks of fear. But when he finally dared to glance over his shoulder, the jack-o'-lantern was there, sitting on the curb, its eyes fixed on him. Timmy was never seen again after that night. Sarah adored Halloween, especially the candy. Her collection was legendary, a sugary hoard she guarded fiercely. This year, her prize was an antique bag of candy corn, unearthed from a dusty yard sale. It felt ancient, almost brittle. The candy corn itself was oddly discolored, a muted, sickly yellow and orange. It smelled faintly of dust and something else, something indefinable and unsettling. Yet, its vintage allure was irresistible to her. She ate piece after piece, a strange dry sensation coating her tongue. Each bite tasted not of sugar, but of dust and regret, a faint metallic tang. A creeping unease settled deep within her, but she couldn't stop. That night, her dreams were a horrifying, endless expanse. She was forced to walk through an infinite field of candy corn, each kernel impossibly large, sharp, and threatening. The air was thick with the cloying scent of stale sugar. She awoke in a cold sweat, her mouth dry, a strange ache in her jaw. Reaching up, her fingers brushed against something hard and pointed. Her teeth, every single one, had transformed into tiny, brittle candy corn kernels. A horrifying realization dawned. The curse had begun. Her teeth were just the start, a chilling prelude to a complete, irreversible transformation. The sweet, innocent candy had become her ultimate grotesque undoing. Mark loved Halloween more than anyone, relishing the chance to transform. This year, he found a vintage scarecrow costume at a forgotten thrift store. It was made of rough burlap and straw, with a tattered, wide-brimmed hat. The costume fit him perfectly, almost too perfectly, as if it had been made for him alone. When he wore it, people recoiled, their faces etched with genuine fear, not just playful fright. An unsettling aura clung to the fabric. He walked through the town, enjoying the wide berth people gave him, the hushed whispers. But as he passed a darkened shop window, he paused. He saw the scarecrow, its form unmistakable, but something was wrong. He saw the costume, its straw limbs stiff, its burlap head tilted. But where his face should have been, there was only an empty, gaping void. No eyes, no mouth, just the dark, hollow space of the costume itself. A cold dread seeped into his bones. The costume hadn't just fit him, it had claimed him. It had absorbed him, leaving nothing but an empty shell, a scarecrow animated by an unseen, malevolent force. He was gone. Mark tried to scream, to tear the burlap from his body, but no sound escaped. His limbs, once his own, were now stiff, unyielding. He was trapped, a silent, empty figure, forever bound to the tattered fabric. A group of friends, seeking a thrill, decided to camp in the Whispering Woods on Halloween night. The woods were infamous, a place where shadows danced and ancient secrets stirred. They dismissed the warnings as mere folklore. As darkness fell, A gentle breeze rustled through the ancient trees. It began subtly, a soft, almost imperceptible murmur. But soon, the whispers grew, coalescing into distinct, chilling voices. They seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere. The voices began to call their names, soft at first, then growing louder, more insistent. They beckoned, promising forgotten wonders, luring the friends deeper into the impenetrable darkness of the woods. A hypnotic, terrifying siren song. One by one, drawn by the insidious calls, the friends wandered away from the flickering campfire. Their shouts of "hello" and "where are you" faded into the oppressive silence. Only the whispers remained, growing stronger. Sarah, the last survivor, huddled by the dying embers, her heart pounding. The whispers were all around her now, a cacophony of unseen voices. The trees themselves seemed to lean in, their branches twisting. As she watched in horror, the gnarled branches of the ancient trees began to reach, stretching like skeletal arms towards her. The woods had claimed them all, and now they came for her, pulling her into the eternal, whispering darkness.